Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are gonna get beat to the gods. I'm coming at you with this fun glittery glamazon look featuring pink glitter, and I mean, who doesn't like pink glitter? Who doesn't? So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below letting me know what's your favorite animal. I don't know. Let me know what's your favorite animal. Mine is a penguin. I love penguins. They're the cutest. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yes, stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, so let's get started. So I'm first gonna start off with some type of oil or moisturizer. My face is like really dry right now, so that's why I'm opting for more of an oil. Then I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Maybelline Master Fix. And this is gonna hydrate the skin even more. So for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with MAC Studio Fix. I'm in the color NC35. Some people don't like the smell of MAC foundation, but I really like it. So to blend that out, I'm going in with a stippling brush. This step for me is just like the rough blend. So I just kind of blend it to distribute the product evenly. And then I go in with my beauty blender and really kind of blend it into the skin. Look at this pimple. Can y'all see it? My face is breaking out really bad of late. So then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and I'm going to just make sure everything is blended out and is even. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my tried and true the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color yellow. It's the Chinese in me, that's why I'm so yellow. I'm just going to place that right underneath my eye in a kind of triangle shape. So I'm just going to go right on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, right in the sides of my nose, and for contour, I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Chesnut. To find your cheekbones, you're just gonna wanna do this face. And I just kind of like to sweep it upwards. You're gonna do the sides of your forehead, the sides of your nose. You basically want to sandwich the concealer in the middle. If you have a double chin like me, you're gonna want to do your jawline. First, I like to blend out the contour, so I'm gonna go back in with my stippling brush and just focus that. I like to go in circular motions on the top and then just kind of drag down. And then to blend out the concealer, I like to go in with the Real Technique sponge and just dab. And to make your nose like a little bit smaller, I like to go right up next to it. So don't like start it right by your eye, start it just a little bit up, and that just kind of helps to make your nose just like a little bit more narrow. This is my favorite thing to do to make my contour look a little sharp, is making sure that there's a little bit of concealer here and then just kind of dab in right here, so it just sharpens up the contour if it's not sharp from blending. So once this is all blended, just to kind of blend everything together, we're gonna go back in with a stippling brush. The baby hairs, the baby hairs. To set my powder today, we're gonna go in with the Sacha setting powder. I don't know why, today I'm just not feeling to use the Buttercup, but let's see how the setting powder works by itself. So I'm just gonna dip my sponge into it, tap off any excess. I like to look up, so I make sure that underneath my eyes don't crease. If there's any creasing, you can just kind of use the other side of the blender just to kind of dust it away. And I like to go right underneath my contour as well. My forehead. So you're basically just setting all the places that you highlighted. And then to set the contour, we're going to go in with the Sacha face powders. And I like to go in to this color and this color. I'm going for like full glam today, so we're going hard and heavy with these contours. You always want to make sure to cover that double chin, so that if you're just looking, I mean, I have the double chin no matter what, I can't help that, but you know, if you just kind of hide it a little bit. And then to contour the nose, we're gonna go in with this color here. We don't want it as harsh and heavy with the nose contour. I'm just gonna follow that same line that I created. Okay guys, so let's take a break from the face and start off with the eyes. Alright, so I did one eye off camera, so just to save a little bit of time, I'm first gonna start off with my brows. I'm just gonna brush them out with a spoolie is the word. And then I'm gonna fill them in with the Milani brow pomade in the color Brunette. I'm starting about a little way in and just going in short strokes just to, you know, define them, make them look a little bit thicker. Oh, this brow looks so good. This one makes this one look so mediocre. In with MAC charcoal brown, and I'm just gonna fill my brows in just a little bit further. And then just to make sure these brows are set, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of clear brow gel. For an eye base, I'm using the NYX eye base in the color white. Put that all over my eyeball. I'm just gonna blend that in with my finger. And we're gonna go in with my absolute favorite palette, and it's the Morphe 35W. We're gonna use this shade here just to set the eye base. Now we're gonna warm up the crease a little bit. I'm going in with this burnt orangey shade right here. And I'm just focusing that lightly on the crease. And this is just the base color. We're gonna blend in a lot of pinky and purpley tones on top of it. And you want your eyes to look really elongated, so don't just stop the product right here, kind of drag it out a little bit. Now to add more of a pinky tone to the crease, I'm gonna go in with the Bodyography eyeshadow in the color Flirt. And to really help that crease get blended out with a brush like this, you're gonna hold it at this angle and then just kind of go like this, and it just makes the blending even easier. Once that's blended in, we're gonna go back in to our 35W palette into this purple shade right here, and we're gonna focus that on that outer V and very low in the crease. And then we're gonna take that same fluffy brush and just kind of diffuse that color and blend it out. So we're not literally putting the color in the crease per se, we're just kind of blending the color onto the crease. So it's not gonna look too harsh. Again, we want to make sure the color is extended out because we want the eyes to look really nice and elongated. So for the glitter, I'm using the LA Splash glitters in the color Princess. They're like, some of the pieces are like really tiny and just kind of iridescent, and then some of the colors are a little more chunky, so you can get that kind of chunky look. I'm gonna add my eye base. I'm using a little bit of Vaseline, and we don't want it to go too high on the crease. We just want to stay with our natural crease line. So just kind of look straight ahead, see where your crease naturally is, and don't try and make it too big. I'm just gonna dip the brush into the cap and just kind of pat the color on. Alright, perfect. So once the glitter is on, I just like to take the brush with no extra product on it and then just kind of drag it out so it's not like a sharp stop. It just kind of feathers out. I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner now. I'm using the Jordana liquid liner in black. Now once the wing liner is on, we can start to intensify that outer corner just a little bit. In with the black in the palette, and I'm just going to focus that really at the outer corner. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the color Iced Latte. You want that brow to be popping. And the inner corner. We're going to add a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Rimmel Sexy Curves. And for lashes, we're using the LA Colors Drama-lash in the style Diva. I look down a little bit. and I focus, making sure that the inner and the outer corner are placed evenly. And then I just like to make sure that my eyelash and the fake eyelash blend together. So I just kind of squeeze them together. And then finally, I like to take my eyelash curler and just make sure that there. What I love about leaving setting powder underneath my eye is that when there's fallout, so you can see that there's a little bit of fallout here, you can just kind of dust it out. For this look, I want the wing to be a little sharper, so I'm going to use my concealer just to kind of conceal right where the shadows came underneath. And then I'm just going to use a flat concealer brush to just blend it out with the color Flirt, and I'm just going to dust that on the lower lash line, making it really smoky. And with that purple shade right here, and just kind of focus that a little more precisely underneath the line. Then I'm gonna line my waterline with a black gel liner. When I do this, I find it stays the longest, and then you can also smudge it out to smoke out the line even more. So now to get that kind of pointed inner corner, this honestly is so hard for me. Like, I always used to try to do it, and I used to like get both sides horrible. So the little trick that I learned to do is just take the excess, whatever product you have left on your brush, and you just kind of drag it forward, and that kind of shows you the point of where you need to go. And then just kind of take it and drag it. So then what I like to do is I like to take a concealer brush with no extra product on it, and then just kind of drag that. But like, I envy the people that can do it like really easily. So that's the best that's gonna get. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. And I think that is it for the eye, so let's go on and finish off the rest of the face. Just gonna make sure that all the fallout is dusted away. Like, why would I have fallouts on my forehead? But you know what I mean, like just away any of the excess powder. And then I'm just gonna bronze up my face just a little bit extra. And with this color right here and this one. For blush, I'm actually gonna use the Flirt eyeshadow as blush just to kind of blend in with the eyes. And then finally for highlight, I'm gonna mix together this shade and this shade. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow. And then finally for lip, first you wanna moisturize your lips. Just gonna have a little bit of Vaseline. My favorite liquid lipstick from Colourpop, and that's the color Dopey. What do they think? You know, Dopey's gonna be such a cute name. And I'm overdrawing them quite a bit because I want them to look really big. And finally, to top it off, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the NYX Liquid Illuminator in the color Gleam. I'm just going to put that on my finger and dab it in the center. And then finally, to finish off the face, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Master Fix and just set everything. My baby hairs. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed. I know it is Glamazon Central, but I mean, who doesn't like a good face beating once in a while with lots of glitter, lots of glam? So I hope you guys really like this one. If you try it out, please tag me. I would love to see it. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!